Well, the federal government has now ordered the temporary closure of all schools from primary to tertiary. But it wasn't all COVID-19 at the National Assembly. No, insecurity in the country was also debated. A Senate panel is attributing the problem of insecurity in Nigeria to interagency rivalry and endless battle of supremacy among security agencies in the country. Also, a number of attention-grabbing bills were either read for the first time or passed through second reading. One of them is for INEC to organize debates. Can you beat that?
A Senate ad hoc committee has produced a report on security challenges confronting the country, and the chairman is presenting the report before his colleagues at plenary. The 74-page report examines the security institutions which make up the country's security architecture, its constraints and operational lapses. A common theme throughout the report is the challenge of inadequate funding of security agencies, as well as insufficient personnel and equipment. More findings from the report indicate that most of the security agencies are operating in isolation with very little, if any, coordination between them. Interagency rivalry and endless battles of supremacy have undermined operational effectiveness. The alleged non-funding of the Office of a National Security Advisor since 2015, which has undermined its coordinating function in the security architecture. The committee presented several recommendations.
There is total failure on the part of governance as far as security issue is concerned, because as a governor, when confronted with security challenges, you need to apply yourself and let the people see that you are serious in addressing the problem. Have we shown that level of seriousness in addressing this? Outside of saying that we have allocated money, well, it's beyond allocations of money.
S400 is about $500 million. If you are seeking $500 million to fund the activities of NTA, why can't you use the same amount of money to have S400, surface-to-air missile? Anything coming into our country, be shot.
Going forward, the Senate is expected to review the existing laws governing the country's security architecture, which are antiquated and have given rise to a lack of definition of roles among security agencies. Meanwhile, a couple of constitution amendment bills are progressing in the Senate. They are a bill to amend the Constitution to define who is an indigene of a state, a constitutional bill to enable women be identified as indigenes of a state by virtue of marriage when running for office, to make provisions for independent candidates in elections. Another bill which scaled second reading is a bill to amend the Child Rights Act to provide for a person convicted of attempted rape to be unsuitable to work with children. The Senate also passed through second reading a bill to empower the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to organize public debates for candidates contesting for the positions of President and Vice President, as well as Governor and Deputy Governor.
Mr. President, distinguished senators.
Even though the bill was passed through second reading, it was opposed by some senators who preferred instead that the debate be handled by an independent body and not INEC.